Hi, and welcome back to all of my happy scribblers. This is our December setup for 2024, and I have a little bit of a special challenge today. So, as so often happens in life, the slot of time that I had set aside for my setup was taken up by something else, unexpected plans, and I ran out of time, and now there is only a couple days left in the month of November, and I really don't like starting a month without a setup already done. So I am challenging myself today to see if I can set up December in 1 hour. I'm going to give myself 1 hour, and I'm just going to see how much we can do in 1 hour. I've never done this before, and so it's a first for me, and I'm really kind of excited to see what all I can get done. So the first thing I did was choose a simple theme, and I just want to do plaids. I want to do plaids, maybe different colored plaids throughout. And I don't have anything already written or drawn out. I only have some sticky notes to show where I plan on putting each spread. That is literally it. And plus the direction in my mind where I want to take the look for December. So let me show you what we have to work with, and then we'll get started. We have some washi tapes. Sorry if you were hearing all the racket. My neighbors are doing construction on something. There's some pounding. My kids are talking to each other loudly as usual, and so please forgive the extra noise if you hear it. Anyways, so what we're working with are some washi tapes. I just have a little bit of a random collection there and a lot of really thin washi tapes, which I think might be helpful with the plaid patterns. I'm not sure if I will use them, but I have my Primrosia dual tip watercolor brush and fine tip pens here. I have some scrap papers that might come in handy for making things cute. I have my collection of well-used stencils. I have my highlighters from Zayar, which I love. We'll see if I use any of them. And some fine tip pens here from IBAM, or however you say that. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. And then I also have my trusty little gel pens from Sucolor. So I've got all of those here. We'll just see what I end up needing as we go along. And of course I have my black pen somewhere in there, a Sharpie pen, or I have a black gel pen. So yeah, well, you guys, I have my phone here. I have it set up. Oh, I had it set up. Okay, I have 1 hour. I'm going to give myself 5 extra seconds because you never know. And since I will be using my phone to look back at my inspiration here and there, I probably will not be leaving my phone here the whole time with the timer running for you all to see. So I guess there is a certain amount of trust needed for this. But I'll just show you. I looked up some stuff and I found this. It says from Bows and Bullets. So if you want to look up that channel or whatever it is, this is just the image from Google. But these are some plaid patterns that I can use. So this is what I'm working with. And I want to add in some scrap paper. Oh, and I also have my trusty stick glue, which is very important if I'm going to be using any of the paper scraps. So without saying much more, I am going to get started. And I will just say also, if I get any interruptions from my children, who may need me, I will be pausing the timer because that just wouldn't be fair if I really had to use an hour, interruptions included. But anyways, okay, so let's see what we can do. What you can't see right here is the time. Here we go. It is 4:26. So I'm going to start the timer and we'll see how many minutes I use to actually do the setup and around what time I complete it. If I complete it. I'm feeling positive here, but we'll see. I've literally never timed this before, so. All right, well, let's get started, you guys. Okay, you guys, we have a kerfuffle. My camera battery is not charged, and it ran out of battery, and my backup one is not fully charged. So, I have it charging. I stopped the timer. As you can see the time. I am going to see how far the little tiny bit of charge that I gave this battery will give me while the other one is charging, and we'll see if we can still keep this thing rolling. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart the timer and and start and keep going with this. I used my erasable pen for this, and anyways, let's quickly choose which plaid pattern we are going to be using for this first page. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one here, but I'm going to do brown lines and green columns. Okay. You know what? I think I will use my brush pens for this. Let me check which one would be a good one to go in here with. Maybe 61 is that? There we go, 61. And then a brown 35. Just more of a tan. 35. And they were right next to each other. How perfect could that possibly be? Alright, my battery did run out, so I'll like a 5-minute charge on the other one. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I am just gonna use my ruler here. I'll do down, skip every 2 columns. Okay guys, we had to do another battery change and we are now at 23 minutes. It's 5:17. I've lost a bit of time because of the batteries. But okay, let's do some highlights here on our letters. No, this is not a whiteout pen. It's definitely like an ink pen thingy special for highlighting. Yeah, no way I'm using it for something it's not meant to be used for. No way, I don't do that kind of stuff. Off camera, I just added this on here. And we're done with, oh my gosh, did you guys see that? Can I wipe it off? Oops, a little interruption by my husband, so I paused the timer. So now let's see where we're at. It is Hello, 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 hello. Okay, it's 5:23. I think that means it's actually been like an hour. And I have 21 minutes. Okay, but this page is done. So you can see here, I added in just a couple little sprigs. Added in the goals column. Very simple. I think it's pretty cute. Let's flip over here and let's see what we can do with our remaining time. Oops, I accidentally paused my timer. Anyways, okay, with our remaining 21 minutes, let's see what I can get done. And so I'm going to, this is going to be menu and my gratitudes. Those are really the basics, I think, for each month. You know, is my calendar spread, menu spread, and then like, oh, this is cool. This has like, it's like perforated right here. It's some kind of wrapping paper, but I can use this to my advantage. Yay! Okay, so,
Why are you talking about, Mama?
I am talking to the camera. If you guys don't have at least this in the back of your bullet journal, you really need to do it. You know, you number the pages down. So we have 31 days this month. So let's go right here to 31. And it's about up to there. I'll make it a little extra big. And, you know, I'll give it that little ripped look on the end to match the other end. Okay, so that is going to be for my menu column. And then let's see. Oh, yay, more perforated edges here. Okay, so we got some more perforated, how do you say that? Edges. And this is going to be for my gratitudes. Hey, what's up? I paused it. Okay, bye. Rolling. Ah!
Okay, quickly, people, quickly! Please, quickly! We don't have all the time in this world, you know. We've only got 16 minutes and 54 precious seconds.
Alright, there's that. And now let's do our little plaid pattern. Let's do our plattern. Okay, sorry. That was cheesy. That was super duper cheesy. You guys, we are cutting it to the wire. 3 minutes left. Gotta do these ones.
3 minutes for what, Mama?
I'm trying to do this really fast and finish in an hour.
Oh, and you have 3 more minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's not like a long time.
No, it's not. It's not a very long time.
Well, that's not a long time. You have a little bit, well, it's kind of a long time, but I know you're gonna finish because you look like you're getting done already. Like someone says about like you can do this. I know. Then they make the person feel more good, and then they do it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we just had one more battery failure. And I paused the clock, but I'm gonna start it again. We got 1:55 and we are down to the last horizontal lines. So let's do it. And where did that eraser go? Looks like someone stole it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I can't erase the last eraser lines. I mean, the last pencil lines, but here we are.
The 3 minutes are done.
And it is 5:47 p.m. All right, so total time spent was however much it says right here on the mirror, on the screen, because yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. And this is all that we got done, which is just the basics.
Ooh, I like
So we have our December and our goals with our spaces for each day. This is so essential for me. I love it. In case you're wondering, in case this is the first time you're watching anything about bullet journaling, this is really essential to me. And some people use it as a planner. I use it more to record what did happen. And I do pencil in future plans. And things that I would pen in would be things like flights, or, you know, a wedding to go to, or things like that that are important, or an event that I know is going to happen on a certain day, but I don't write down any more minor plans than that. And instead I use it to write down what did happen. So this is definitely my essential for bullet journaling, and I've tried skipping it and it doesn't work. Okay, so then we're over here onto our menu side, which I use it the same. I pencil in my menu plan, and then I will go back in and pen in what actually happened. A lot of times we have our plan for our menu, and then spontaneous things happen, plans change. I might make a meal on this day instead of that day, etc., etc. And then my gratitudes, which I don't always have a space for because sometimes I add them into my dailies, but I threw those in there. So what I didn't do this month is like a sleep tracker, a mega tracker, what else? A page just for goals. I did that last month, but that is okay. You know, that's the beauty of doing your own monthly spread and taking it 1 month at a time, is that you mold it to fit what you need at that moment in time. And so right now for the month of December, I need something simple. I do believe that I will be adding on probably a list of very detailed goals, because I am preparing for a trip, and I like to have a space for all the little reminders. Things pop into my head and I write them down, and then later when I don't remember all the things that I need to do, I come back to that page and I make sure, oh, that's right, I have to get the passports ready, or I have to, you know, pack this or pack that, whatever it may be. I need to prep my house plants. There's so many things. So I probably will be doing that later over here. And then I will be using my pens, my brush pens, and I use my new erasable pen, by the way. It works pretty well for all of the calendar. And I think I will just, I will be doing my dailies or weekly spreads as I go. I still have a few pages in here, so I am not going to be shy with them. And I am going to be filling it up or writing everything that my heart desires in here as the month goes on, and adding in anything that I didn't have time to add in today. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you don't have much time, just take the time that you do have and do what you can do. You know, if I didn't do all of these little things and like all of these things, I could just use a pen and my paper, and I could do everything that I want to do just to make it functional in probably less than an hour. So, you know, you do you and make it work for you, whatever that may be. I wish you all a most wonderful last month of 2024, and I will see you soon with a 2025 yearly setup and a new bullet journal and January setup as well. So if you want to see what I'm going to do with those, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you all very soon. Talk to you later, and remember, stay happy. Bye.
Bye.